Today we're going to play 8 Whack Goblins. This deck is incredibly cheap. This deck is only 18 tickets. 18 tickets, 8 Whack. So it's very, very cheap. The only expensive cards are like Goblin Guides. And actually we can look it up. We can look up the deck list. Because I'm stealing this from a League deck. We're going to play it. It looks super fun. So whenever I see fun League decks, we give them a try. We give them a whirl. So where is it? 8 Whack. 18 tickets. And most of those tickets are Leyline of Combustions. Sokenzan. Yeah, I guess Bushwhacker is expensive. Rundvelt Hordemaster is expensive. Alright. Goblin Guide, it adds up. But you don't need fetches. This deck's very, very cheap. Yeah. The idea is just to have fun. So it's got the Surge guy. So these are the whackers. Bushwhacker. Reckless Bushwhacker. Goblin Bushwhacker. These, when it's the battlefield, Surge Castles pay, blah, 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 blah. Attack for 1,000,000 goblins. Don't know how this deck's going to go, but we'll give it a shot. It should be fun. Should be pretty fun. Alright, Modern League, boom bust. Never playing that deck again. 8 Whack. Submit. Let's go. You could do a lot of damage very quickly, and it has one of the best reach spells of all time in Goblin Grenade. What are you at? Take 5. I mean, our opponent's essentially starting the game down 8 life. Right? So all we have to do is do 12 points of damage to them with these 3 cards. Because once we do 12 points, then boop and boop. And they're taking 8, you know? So all we got to do is get in for 12 points of damage. Our opponent's got to read this card. They're like, what is this idiot doing? And I know. This card does not look great in a Bowmaster world. But, you know, that's okay, right? It's okay to not look your greatest in a Bowmaster world when you're on the play. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Hordemaster. I mean, we're just auto-yielded, right? That's all we're doing. We are just auto-yielding. If they tap this to kill this, then it's the exact same thing as if this thing hit them. Okay. Well, so now we only have to do... Alright, good. They shocked. I don't think I could go ham here and go like... I don't think I could go Bolt Bushwhacker. I think I can play this, though. I think I'll save the Bolt Bushwhacker until they're tapped out. Like, if they counter this, that's fine. Because they're losing life here. Yup. Alright. Attack for 1. Alright. Got him at 14. We only have to do 6 more damage to him until the Goblin Grenade, you know. Actually, technically, we only have to do 4 more damage because of Ramunap Ruins. Ramunap. I don't know. Alright, let's test them. Let's test them and see if they have another counterspell. Alright, let's bolt them. And then we're surging. So this will be 5. Oh, subtlety? They're subtletying this? I don't think I want to draw another one of these. I think I want to draw another 1-drop. I mean, that worked out nicely for me. They pitched a Force of Negation, so they could have forced the Goblin Guide. That worked out very well for me. All right. So now we only have to do a bit more damage to them. Tap the Islet. Yeah. Questing Druid. An Unholy Heat. Unfortunately, we can't. They could go this and then kill this. Unholy Heat this. But if they do Unholy Heat this, then we can hopefully get another Goblin. And then go Goblin, Goblin. Smash and dash and crash. Questing Druid. And then I have a blocker. Unfortunate. Oh, we got another guy. That's really good. All right, let's draw land. Please land. Okay, okay. So let's go 1, 2, play this guy. Then we Goblin Guide. Swing the Goblin Guide. Okay. So I think they're pretty toast next turn. But you never know what they can do. But I feel like we can Bushwhacker. Feels like we're in a pretty good spot. But you never know, because they're playing counterspells, and they showed a Force of Negation, right? So they might have a counterspell for this grenade, and they might be able to counter this, and blah, 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 and who knows. See what this does. See if this gets countered. Seek the Beast, huh? Let's see what they get with Seek the Beast. Oh, this is perfect because they're going to have to bolt using this red. And then we just grenade them. So they're dead unless they have Force Negation in hand. Okay. Okay. Bonk. Maybe I should have waited till next turn to play around Spell Pierce, but okay. That was easy. Fiery Islet was like our best. Our MVP was their turn 1 Fiery Islet. Okay, so what do we think? What do we want? Do we want Leyline of Combustions? I don't think so. I was watching a stream that you were watching earlier today. FC Clara, FC Lyra. And you had a really good play. And the streamer was in La La Land. And you suggested a really good play, and that streamer was just out of it. Alright, I don't know if I want to sideboard anything. Leyline of Combustion might be good, but yeah. I mean, they're going to have a lot of bolts and unholy heats, but the problem is if they play a giant Murktide, this will look pretty foolish. So I'm just going to submit. Are they playing Breach? Do you know what I'm talking about? How, like, somehow they got Blood Mooned with 3 fetches in the yard that could have prevented them from getting Blood Mooned. And then they just didn't cast a Prismatic Ending. And I was like, what am I watching? You know what I'm talking about? I think you know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's keep. And then you're like pending for 5 and instead they just did nothing. I was just like, what? Let's just die to the cards that our opponent has. Let's not interact with them. So you think in the second game there, when they drew a Teferi, they should have played Teferi, bounced the Blood Moon, then played the Omnath with the other lands. Yeah, that was no bueno. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. And then they were like, whatever. They just don't have any other lands? No more lands? Well, my friend. Maybe I should have just kicked this. Are they gonna bolt that thing? Yeah, okay. I might just play this as a 1-1. No kicking. Just play it as a 1-1. So next turn I could play this. Oh, don't give him a land, Goblin Guide. Don't do that. No, Goblin Guide. At least this is going to hurt him. This is going to, like, bolt him. Right? Because they'll have to play this, crack it. Take a bunch of damage. Alright. So now I can play Hordemaster here, and these two can attack through. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, Hordemaster. Alright, so let's look here. If they crack this, this thing gets to be a 3-3, right? 1, 2, 3. So if we do it now, let's just send in the boys. We'll send in the boys. And when they block, Murktide Regent. When they block, they'll block here. Then when they crack this, oh, we'll just bolt it. This way we don't get spell pierced. If they have Force of Negation, they have Force of Negation. Lame. Lame. But they pitched a spell pierce. Do you see that? They pitched it. We played around the spell pierce, but they had a Force of Negation, so that sucks. So they're going to eat our Goblin Bushwhacker for free. If we just went and bolted this, then we would have got spell pierced, and they still would have the Force of Negation up. Until the end of your... You may cast that card until the end of your next turn. Alright. Why are you considering a response to my trigger? Okay, well that's all I can do this turn. So hopefully this grenade's going to resolve. So let's see if we get a goblin here from this. Ooh, Legion Loyalist? That's such a good goblin. Because we go, it lets us surge into the Bushwhackums. So we get to do some serious whackums next turn. And this thing has to attack. If they have a Murktide, that's the worst case scenario. Because this thing loses Delirium. And I'm sure that they're paying cost. This means exiling with Murktide. Then they'll tap this. And play a Murktide. Fuck. That's really bad for us. Like, really, obviously very bad for us. I guess we don't surge this. I guess we'll just play this and this. And we'll just chill. And then next turn we'll go... Alright, well, we'll see what we do. If they swing this... But this is the 3 hits to kill us with this. Expressive iteration. I'm yielding through the turn. So if they don't swing the Murktide, Haste. Whenever Legion Loyalist and at least 2 other creatures attack, creatures gain first strike and trample. It can't be blocked by creature tokens. Okay, 2 Tarns here. They're going to swing the Murktide. No swings on the Murktide. Oh, that's kind of good. Let's see. So we can go Mogg War Marshal. Trigger. Trigger. Now the question is, do we go Goblin Grenade them? Or do we Goblin Grenade the Murktide? And then just full swing everybody. I guess we just Goblin... They probably have a counterspell. But I'm going to Goblin Grenade them, sacking the Mogg War Marshal. This might be wrong. But if they crack this to counter it, they're going to lose a lot of life. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. If they crack this to counter this, they're going to lose a lot of life. Alright, unless they get 2 basics. Okay, there's 1 basic. Oh, Spell Pierce? Shit. That's okay. Does this get Delirium now? It does, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That does give it Delirium here. Alright, let's see what an all-out attack looks like. So, they'll block here. They'll also kill this, probably. They'll take 5. I lose this and this. I lose this. YOLO. YOLO. This might be wrong. Ugh. Well, the thing is the DRC has to attack back. I guess if they have another piece of removal, I guess they kill the Lord guy. So I guess they get to kill 3 goblins. They're only going to take 2. But they cracked and shocked. So too bad. Murktide's broken. Murktide's broken, as always. Alright, so they're going to take 1 damage. Ugh. That's not great. No, I guess this attack was a spew. Actually, though, if we draw a land... If we draw a land and we play Battle Cry Goblin and then Surge it, we'll be in a pretty good spot, I guess. So they're going to take... They'll block these 2. This has to attack. What if they swing both? Murktide is just broken. Such a good card. Such a crazy card. 2 mana, 8 power. It's pretty reasonable. Pretty good cost. Pretty powerful. 2 mana, 8. Interaction is the only weakness. Spell Pierce is the only weakness. Just Rebbit? I wish. I wish they put that in Modern. Ugh. Calculated. Alright, give me a land. 1 land. I don't even know if this is a good idea. So, what happens if I Surge this? I play this. This gets 3, 2, 2. They'll block here. They'll block this thing. They'll take 6. Go to 3. I'll get a goblin. YOLO. YOLO. We just turn our guys sideways. Yeah. Oh, I did it wrong. This thing should have first strike. It can't be blocked by... Don't even think about blocking with... Don't even think about it. Okay. Alright, so we're dead if they have another Murktide. If not, they're dead, right? Because they can make that Murktide... Yeah. They're dead to a land. Alright, I'm F6'd. This is a deck that just puts it on the table. You know? It just puts it on the table and it says, I'm doing it. Yeah. Well, that's... Their deck has so much digging. It's kind of ridiculous. So much digging in that deck. Well, it looks like we may have this one. It looks like we may be victorious. But, I don't know. Maybe they're doing math. I'm going to just kill you. $10 deck. Yeah. Alright, how much is the 4-color Murktide? How much is the 4-color Murktide deck right now? Let's look. Where's Murktide? Oh. Murktide is supposed to have green in it now. $5,000 bucks. Do they just have a bolt? Why are they tanking if you have a lightning bolt? Just kill me. Yay! Okay. Obviously, this is the best deck there is, there was, never will be. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Let me read it. Nope, not Twitter. What's it called again? It's... I should know these new set cards, but I just wasn't this thing. Finish the battlefield. Counter up to one target active ability or triggered abilities. Yeah, I mean, this is really powerful against Yawgmoth, right? If you could do this against Yawg, but chances are, right, if they counter the first activation, you can, like, respond, right? And you can, like, one activated ability or one triggered, you could still respond to this on the stack, and you could probably kill this with the one trigger on the stack, right? So that doesn't seem like it's very good. Let's put back this. Do I think it will be played in Merfolk? I think the Merfolk will try it. I think the Merfolk people show up whenever there's a new Merfolk person, and they're just really excited. But the actual card, there's like a combo with the one untapped Merfolk. That I saw this where people are playing the Coria's whatever, the one that untaps, with the new Merfolk, this thing. So you just have two Merfolk that untap each other, and just untap each other infinite times, and you get infinite 1/1s. I saw that. I thought that was cute. Oh boy. This deck again. This deck again. I do think it has potential, but the problem is, like, imagine you have a board full of creatures, right? And you cast that card, and, like, that card comes into play, it counters one of the things of Yawgmoth, and then you just kill that with the thing on the stack, right? So it becomes a little awkward. Is this turn motherfucking 1 and they have a Delirious guy? Wow. You know what we say to that? Zap. Get out of here. Stupid, stupid. Look at all that effort they just did to make a flying lightning rod. So, like, right? Like, imagine you have a Young Wolf, and then you have, like, something else, and then that card comes into play, and it targets the one that you know what I mean? Like, it's targeting the one thing, and then Yogg just goes, all right, in response to the trigger, kill it, right? Because it only has 2 toughness. So it seems like Yawgmoth has a very easy time dealing with that card. So, I mean, obviously there are going to be situations where it's going to be really good, but... Alright, let's play that. Spell Snare! Oh my god. I guess as long as they don't Murktide us. Oh, shit. Shit. Ugh. This card is so fucking stupid. 2 mana, 6/6. That's not too bad. Alright, let's play this. Let's go 1, 2. Let's play Hordemaster. And let's play Bushwhacker. And let's yield. Because next turn we can play this Goblin and like Pack Tactics, our team, and stuff like that. Because there's no point in kicking this when we could just use this ability. Is the same thing as this. Yeah. It's an honor to lose the Spell Snare. You and I have a very different sense of the word honor. Alright. Alright, let's go 1, 2, Goblin Guy. If they counter this, that's annoying. But we could still surge this idiot. Just don't get Delirium. That's all I ask. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. God, this DRZ's been the bane of our existence all day. Surge. God, we can't even attack through this. I guess these two can. Yeah. They don't respect our goblins. They don't respect our goblins. They don't know that we just took down a Murktide Regent. But I think we're going to lose this one. I think we're going to lose this one real bad. We're taking 9. Okay, we're not taking 9. Alright, what do we got? That's not great. So, we swing. We full swing. They block here. We get a free... We get our Lord. We get to use this. Let's draw another Goblin. No, we don't. That's not great. I think we have lost this game. I think we have lost this game. I think we're in a terrible spot. What can we draw? They attack with both, and then we draw Goblin Grenade. That's pretty good. Now we're just dead. Now they just attack us. Murktide too strong. Maybe we want Flame Slash. Nah, let's just submit. We'll just run it back. We could try and Tormod's Crypt to keep him off of Murktide, but this deck just goes so fast. It just dumps so much into the graveyard. Yeah, Flame Slash doesn't go face. Alright. I guess we're just gonna go Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide. Alright. Goblin Guide. What life you at? 18. Don't care if you draw a card. We're just going to make them discard. Look at that. 9 cards in hand. They just had to discard. Terrible. Alright, let's attack with this Goblin Guide. And then we'll play the Battle Cry Goblin. Fury. Oh, son of a bitch. If I play this, they just Fury, the both of them. That makes me so sad. Oh, this card is such horseshit. Especially in this deck. Alright. Well, now they're just sitting on Counterspell, too. They are at 16 now. So I guess we go Goblin Guide. Does this get countered? And then we will Surge this idiot. Swing for 5. That's kind of fucked up that they didn't counter the Goblin Grenade. They didn't want to counter the Goblin Guide with the Stern Scolding. What is that? That's a little weird. They held off for this. Alright, 1, 2... Yeah. I guess I just swing this into that. I mean, they have a bolt in hand, right? So if we play this, we can pump it, trade this with this. Or they have Fury, too. Their hand is Fury Bolt. It's a pretty good hand against us. I guess I could swing the Goblin Guide. And if they go to... Let's just swing the Goblin Guide. Shit. I'm gonna bolt it. Sure. Alright. So now we'll play this. And we'll yield through the turn. Oh, bro. That's just not our day. Not our day. Well, I guess we could do this. The problem is they have fucking Fury sitting there. Attack. Whacking and Pauper. Every time I play... Pauper is such a grindy format that it does not, I don't think, make for good streaming. Like, every game takes 15 minutes. Every match goes to time, right? I can't really talk because I have to just make game actions. Because that's how Pauper is. Yup. Alright. We could still... I mean, all we have to do is draw a Goblin, a Bolt. Well... Yes. How did Pauper get so bind? Like, there's no... the creatures are just bad, right? So there's a really aggressive... I have a friend who's, like, really into Pauper. So there's, like, really aggressive decks, like red. But, like, look at this deck. Like, it has... The strongest creature is 2. And this, I mean, it has the gates. But, like, in general, the decks are very grindy, very slow. Very derpy, right? If you don't take Storm Period. Well, I mean, Pauper just got Swift Spear, right? you playing another Fury? Is this game 1? No, this is game 2. I got demolished this game. Got demolished this game. That wasn't even close. That was not even close. Nope. Yup. Do I keep the double ruins or do I keep the castle? Alright. Goblin Guide. The big thing about that format is I don't really have a deck that I enjoy playing. I don't really have a deck that I quite enjoy. They have to discard. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what they're doing here. Do you like blowing up people's lands? It's hard to blow people's lands up when... It's hard to do that when a lot of the spells are so cheap. It's very hard to do that. Okay, why did they shock? What do they have? Why did they shock? What did they have? What are they playing? This looks like 5-color aggro. Okay, so... I need to do this now so that I can get the trigger. I feel like they're just gonna, like, kill my goblin. Oh, they're giving me the trigger? Hell yeah. Fire that? Why did you give me the trigger? Why did you give me the trigger? Whatever. Pull you. Why are you giving me these triggers? Like, I shouldn't have this 1/1. The 8-whack obviously avalanche charge with Snoop. Skirk to fuel the fire. You got a list for it? You want to post it in the chat here? We love that shit around these parts. Post it if you see a new deck list. What is your opponent up to over there? I guess they're 4-color beans. Oh, they are 4-color beans. Endurance. Oh no. My Goblin Guide. How will he survive? Yager Mill getting something new? I don't think so. There's kind of a Poison Dart Frog, which you can kind of play. But I don't think that's really that good of a thing to do. Do I want to grenade them? I think I do. That way, if I draw land, I could just kill them with the ruins. Do I know why Green Stompy is in the Pauper meta anymore? No, I do not. I don't know that much about Pauper. Skirk Clan Shaman. I guess they could Solitude the Endurance here. We have 1 turn to kill them. Fury, nice. 1 Komoda, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate you. Alright, 1 land, Ramunap Ruins. 1 land, please. Taste it. Just have a picture. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Legion Loyalist for the finish line. Alright, what do we got here? I think I want Leyline of Combustion against them. I think I want to swap Leylines for... bolts? Goblin G.I. Joe rolling in. Alright. Well, I guess we have a game plan. Throw Mogg War Marshal at these idiots. Yeah. 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 Why did Green Stompy stop being played? Yeah, 16. What the fuck is that? Yo. Yo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sometimes you get got. Sometimes in life you get got. Sanctifier doesn't gain life, I guess. I don't know, man. I have no idea. All right. Okay. I don't know, man. It's a lot of hate. Omnath. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, occasionally, sometimes you meet someone who's just better than you. And you have to just... I mean, we can keep playing this game, but... Horsecock Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. They just killed 2 of our guys for free. Okay, alright. 26 life. Pyrite Spellbomb, let's go. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. Circle Protection red. I think... I don't know. Yeah, I think they are. It's been a while since I've seen Cop Red. Alright, Goblin Guide. Damn shame chill isn't legal. True. Do I play this? I guess this is the most damage next turn if I bushwhack. Alright. Okay. I guess it makes sense, right? Instead of cascading into Beanstalk, you just cascade into those hateful creatures. Okay. Let's get a land so we could do like a... I don't even know if we could race this. Yeah. Leyline binding. Okay, so all we need to do is draw a Goblin Guide. Draw another Goblin Grenade. Still dead to a Goblin Grenade. Boombity boombity. Goblin Grenade. Sometimes I feel foolish. I guess I won't feel foolish if they play Omnath next turn. I'll feel like a genius. Okay. So we could just do this and just go. Legion Loyalist. Search! Settle. Settle the wreckage incoming. That would be it. Leyline binding the Battle Cry Goblin. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's frustrating. We're trying to do basic goblin things in an imbalanced world. Oh, it does trample damage. That's lovely. You know what's fucked up? If this Flame Slash was just a lightning bolt, they would be dead. But no, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be too smart for my own fucking good here. Too smart for my own fucking good. Great. Well, I guess we Flame Slash this. Then we play this. Yeah. Omnath is pretty miserable. I think we're dead. Guess they're gonna get black to make their... Oh, they're getting red. Here comes a Fury, and I'm conceding. Okay, well, we're trying to fight the good fight with the goblins. We're trying to be good fighters with the goblins. But, it's not really working. Maybe I start with... Yeah, Foundry Street looks okay. Alright. Let's go land, Foundry Street. Yeah. Okay. Things are going great so far. Beanstalk. Yup. Is this a Ren 6? Oh, it's Rhinos. Oh. This might be... Okay, so let's play the War Marshal. We're playing the War Marshal, so next turn, if we draw land, we can go this and just Surge. We can get a bunch of attacks. Alright, we're not going to pay. Land, please. No. Land, please. Land, please. We could just kick this. And that's not terrible. Just attack for 6 here. Attack for 5. Attack for 6. It's weird that this one pumps itself and this one doesn't pump itself. Other creatures, this one pumps itself. Alright. Yeah. So, creatures you control gains first target trample and can't be blocked by creature tokens this year. Oh, they're playing Beanstalk. Oh, ha ha ha. Now we don't even care about the tokens. Alright, give us a land so we could just go Loyalist, Surge, Smash. Land, please. Oh, this works for me. This works for me. Smash. Yeah, as long as I don't Fury, we're okay. It's important that they do this now so I don't get that extra 1 life. I respect that. That's really going to make or break this game, is that 1 life. But it's technically correct, so it's the technically correct play. Alright. So, once again, I would like a land. Yeah, shock that in. Is this Omnathery? Omnath? Crazy, who would have guessed? Omnath. Okay, can I have a land, please? So, what are we doing here? We can go Hordemaster attack. We can go this attack. I guess we can go Legion Loyalist attack. Then Goblin Grenade them. Yeah. I guess we don't even need to play the Loyalist. Well, the problem is if they have this, right? If they have a Solitude on Omnath, I'll be very sad. But we have to hope that they don't have it, I suppose. I suppose we have to hope that they don't have it. Alright, here we go. And boom goes the dynamite. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, what did we learn? We learned that we can't trust them. We need Pyrite Spellbombs. And, we'll cut bolts. Yeah, maybe we cut Mogg War Marshal. That card's kind of lame. Boink, boink. Alright. Submit. Alright. Surely. Well, I mean, you just cascade into Sanctifier, right? Okay, we have Goblin Guide. We have Foundry Street Denizen. Yield through the turn. Which one of these first? It's gotta just be Goblin Guide, right? Then next turn we can do like... Then like next turn we can play this. Solitude. Can use Torp Orb. The problem is Torp Orb stops our whackers. Yeah. Well, the good thing about the Cascade deck is that it doesn't matter what you do. Because Omnath, Solitude, Teferi are so strong that you can put in whatever bullshit cards between the other 30 cards and it doesn't matter. Oh my god, they're taking so much damage. I love it. So much damn. I love it. Okay, so let's go... I guess we just play double Foundry Street, attack with this, double Foundry Street. Listen, nobody likes casting Cryptic Command more than me. Are we firing? We're icing? Icing? Really? Okay, well, we are toast roasted and burnt to a crisp to Fury. But that's, I guess, the story of every single deck that I play in Modern. Is just toasted, burnt to a crisp, and roasted to Fury. Full art cryptics. Dude, the textless cryptic command is like the meanest thing to new players. Could you imagine you're a new player and your opponent casts a cryptic command on you and you're like, alright, I'm going to tap down your team and bounce your thing. And you're like, but it doesn't have words on it. How does one card do all that? How is one card so powerful? Alright, deck. I want to whack some bushes next turn. Textless Omnath, too? I know. That textless Omnath, like, every once in a while, you could just see the CG that they use. Shardless Agent. Alright, just be a beanstalk, thank you. Don't Fury me. Don't Fury me. Don't Fury me. They're paused because they're... Oh. Okay. Crisis averted. They're just killing my guy and drawing a card. This card is such trash. Modern Horizons is such a garbage expansion. So garbage. Remember when they couldn't just kill your swords or creature? Listen, they don't trust you. They don't trust us with Swords to Plowshares. But, you know, they trust us with Swords to... Alright, well, what do we want to do here? I guess just play this and attack. We have 1,000,000 burn points in our hand. Yeah, just fucking play this. Maybe Bushwhacker was better, but... Hiya! Just play the elementals. I can't afford that. They're so expensive. They're too expensive. I can't afford elementals. Furies are like the most expensive card on Moto right now. That might be true, actually. Besides the Lotus. Yeah. Yeah, Swords to Plowshares would be too strong for Modern. So let's give you a free one with a body attached to it. Streamers make the big bucks? Yeah, okay. Maybe Aspiring Spike. Maybe. Alright. So, I mean, they're at 7. We've got 2 bolts here. And, we're in a pretty good spot. Pull streams and you're set up? No. I would not be set up for life. I would lose every follower that I have. So I feel pretty good about our spot. Yeah. Zerk, what are you playing? Are you still on the mono black deck in Pioneer? I just want to Goblin Grenade him. Just let me Goblin Grenade him. Binding. Uh-huh. I just want to go boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Alright, alright, alright. So we're going to go land. And then we're going to attack with our little guy. Hiya. Does our little guy do damage? Alright, so now we're going to go... Bam, Goblin Grenade. We're being a little sneaky with this since we have the double bolt. Pull you. Yay! We could do it. Alright. For all the marmalade. Play sacrifice today. Okay, what do we got? We got goblins, bolts, keep. We can always do a prediction. Choose outcome. Alright, start a prediction. This deck's real bad. Alright, prediction. Gamba. We can always do a Gamba. If there's not a Gamba up, just yell at me and I'll do a Gamba. I like Gamba. Preordain, huh? One top, one bottom. It's gotta just be Goblin Guide. We're just gonna pretend like we're Burn. We're just regular Burn. I kind of like Rakdos Sacrifice. Like, I've been playing a lot of Rakdos Sacrifice. I tried to make this Rakdos Goblins deck work. Where you go, like... oh, hold on. Sort mana value. Where you go, like, call the Dark Dwellers, your Goblin Charbelt Chain Whirler back, and you won everything, and you give it Death Touch. And you Touch of the Moonclaw your Goblin Chain Whirlers. This deck was so cool, but it was so bad. I have Rakdos Sack on here, like the good one. Jabberwocky's Rakdos Sack. I tried to make a cool Goblin Rally deck. Tried to play it, but it was so bad. They dismembered my Goblin Guide? Thank you. Oh. Apparently they didn't get the memo that I'm playing red. Okay, so let's go Goblin Guide. I told you about my casino time. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I've gambled. As much as I know about Magic and shit, I know that much and more about every casino game and all that shit. Every game, how to play it, what to play, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Death Shadow. Scary. Okay. I kind of just want to bolt. It's my favorite casino game. Craps. But it's so bad. It's just fun. It's fast-paced and it's fun. Did you play poker? I worked at Foxwoods Casino and I worked at Commerce Casino. Commerce in Los Angeles, which is the world's largest poker room. And I worked at Foxwoods in Connecticut, which is the world's largest casino at the time. Do I just whack them or do I just sit here with 3 bolts? We know they have a counterspell, right? So... bolt you. Bolt you. Bolt you. Aww. Aww. I should have waited to bolt him. Should have waited. Actually, I have my favorite story from the casino. This is my favorite casino story. It's such a stupid casino story, but it's my favorite casino story. I used to religiously watch StarCraft, right? I used to watch Worlds at BlizzCon and stuff. I used to be really big into watching StarCraft, right? So... there was the StarCraft World Championship was going on, right? And it was this dude named Stats. Oh, you fool. You fool. There's this dude named Stats, right? He played against this guy named Cyril. And the guy named Cyril was a Swedish guy. But anyway, I woke up and I watched the finals. I watched the VOD or whatever. And then when I went to work, the guy who just lost in the finals was this guy named Stats. And he was playing... I knew he just won, like, $50,000 at the World Championship, and he was playing at a $40 no limit table when I got to work. And I was like, what the fuck? And like he was there, and like all these other guys from Korea were there. Deck's great, right? Yeah, Deck's great. So like Zest was there, and like all these Korean StarCraft 2 pros just came to the casino to play. So I like, yeah, Sarah from Finland, yeah, and Sarah won. He won that year, and so I like comped. I gave the guy. I gave what's his name? I gave Stats a free comped meal, just because I'm a StarCraft fan, and when I was explaining to the waitress, like I didn't really let on how big of a nerd I was, but when I was explaining to the waitress who this guy was, she just looked at me like, that's why you can't tell regular normal people how deep the nerd well goes, because my nerd well goes really deep. And so I was like explaining it to her, and I'm like, so this guy, he plays Protoss, right? And she just looked at me like I was fucking from Mars. And it was one of the most embarrassing things in my life, when I'm just like talking. But anyway, I ended up comping him, and he had no idea why I was comping him or anything. Stream StarCraft 2. But I don't know. It was rough. What do I want to do here? I guess I just dash this idiot. Yeah. Dirty Kitty has any shot in Modern? What the hell's Dirty Kitty? Is that a new card? An old archetype? I don't know what that is. Oh, jeez. Stop it. You're hurting me. Yeah, sure. Dirty Kitty. Oh, Fecundity? Fecundity is a really powerful archetype. Like Fecundity Goblins? Or what? Food chain tokens? Bro. Huh. What does this deck get from the new set? This card's so much fun to combo with. Bullet you. Surge. Annoying! So many counterspells. So annoying. I do love Fecundity. You post the link in chat? Yeah, you can post links. Just don't do anything crazy. Right? Don't do anything crazy. Not crazy. Dude, I love Fecundity. Can I post it? Send me a whisper on Twitch. Send me a Twitch whisper. Mana base could use work. Well, Feels pretty strong. Just feels like the green, does it get anything from the new set, the deck? Yeah, it's probably a lot of forests. That's definitely a lot of forests, especially when you're playing Skirk Prospectors. They're hard casting that? Wow. Okay, so let's think here. Let's think. Am I just going face? Face? Yeah, let's just go face. Face. Play this. Begin combat. Attack. I'm kind of in too much trouble. I think bushwhacking a bunch of Empty the Warrens. The thing is, this list doesn't really generate mana. I guess I bolt the Orc army. I could have bolted them, but that's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh, that's enough to kill them. That's pretty funny. They can't attack because of these two cards. Hilarious. Legion Loyalist. And Goblin Guide. I'm going to play land. I'm playing this land because I want to be able to draw... Ramunap Ruins. Yeah, I think there's some power to this deck. It's an interesting name for it. I mean, Empty the Warrens is a very powerful card, and I don't think a lot of decks are really prepared to deal with Empty right now. Bro, that's not cool. Alright, so they make this a 7 and I die. Nice. Do I want Leyline of Combustion? No, I don't think so. Alright. Skirk it almost feels like, how much does Fecundity matter? I guess that's the question, because that's like the slowest thing, right? Guess we're gonna keep. Problem is if they play one Bowmasters. You're right. You're right. You're right. It would have blown up the Death Shadow too, and I just conceded for no reason. You're right. I was just on tilt. Legion Loyalist. That was so bad of me. I guess I was just demoralized from all the great cards they've done. Mercurio, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Despite my best attempts at punting and being an idiot and doing all the terrible things that I do all the time. Oh, thank you, Mercurio. Sorry. Alright. Just have nothing here? I mean, I guess they're sitting on a counterspell or Bowmaster. Bowmaster is a disaster. What can I do about it? I guess I can go Mogg War Marshal, grow this thing. Mogg War Marshal. So if they counter this, then this thing won't grow. They have to do it now so these don't get the triggers. They'll kill that thing. Yup. And if I attack, they just trade. So we'll wait till next turn. Get the battalion trigger. It's a good thing there was an ad break. They just did it before combat because I need 3 things to get the battalion. Alright, so we need a land so we can go Bolt You, Surge. That's what we need. It was a good thing there was an ad break while I punted the game away. Twitching these ad breaks. Alright, so we're not going to pay. No. Alright, give me a land. That's okay. Right? Because that grows these above these and I get to smash. And this is a lot of damage. Alright, up. These still get first strike, double strike. They can't be blocked by tokens. So they're just gonna take 3. The scoop TD happened directly before the ads. Shit. I guess I mistimed it. I just wanted to beat him 3 times in a row, you know? That's all it was. I just wanted to beat him 3 times in a row. Well, I guess we're just going to cast this idiot again. Do you have a counterspell? Do you have a thingy? What do you got, opponent? Okay, that goes to the bottom. Annoying. So, I guess I still do it, right? Because now they have to double block this thing. They're still taking a bunch of damage. Homie, what? What? Okay. Why don't you just block this thing? What are we doing? Just block the Legion Loyalist. I guess I'll never understand the world. But, I mean, I scooped to a fucking engineered explosives that kill the shadow, so what the fuck do I know? What do I know? What do I know? I don't know anything. Thank you, Mercurio. I appreciate you, as always. Alright. Well. Yeah. Kick. I mean, this is going to get countered or whatever. It's going to get countered or whatever. Sure. Why would they go to 3 life? Why would you tap this? What? I'm so very vexed. I'm terribly vexed. Sure. Can we draw a land, please? Oh, that's a good attack. Goblin. Trade this for this. Okay. Okay. The fuck is this? Colligan's command? Return your Bowmaster? Okay, alright. Okay. So we know they have a Bowmaster in their hand. I guess when they tap out and play Bowmaster, we'll try and kill them. Oh, we're not going to tap out and play Bowmaster. Okay. Alright. I would like a land. I would like a land. I would like a land. Okay, cool. So, what do? We just wait. If we dash, if we play one of these, they're just going to play Bowmasters and kill it. So we'll just pass. Okay. Play the Bowmasters. Play the Bowmaster. You know you want to. Uh-huh. Oh, this is so annoying. Bolt you. Yup. Alright, let's draw a 1-drop so we can surge this. No, that's not a 1-drop. But this one's dead to the Bowmasters. Very annoying, very annoying, very annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. It's not the way. It's not the way, but we could do something else. I mean, we're almost done with this deck. We're almost done with this. We're playing for the pity chest or not. Playing for the pity chest. What the hell is this? Okay, so land, any goblin. Yay! 3 mana to 1 hasters. Listen, they just won. Alright, so we threw away that second game, but we wanted to make it interesting. What did we get for our struggles? Our struggles, we got one of the worst planeswalkers of all time. With one of the sweetest ultimates. So afraid of subtlety? I know, I would have been moderately unhappy. Another time.